How to complete your profile? Once you've registered on Jobd, you then need to complete your online profile. Thanks to Jobd's easy step-by-step format, this is not a daunting task at all. On the contrary, it's easy to complete, and you're rewarded at the end with an impressive, well-laid out and ready-to-use resume. To complete your profile, simply click on the Sign In tab on the top menu bar. Enter your email and the password. To make it easy to log in each time, select Keep Me Signed In. Once you have done this, you'll see your name now sitting in the top menu bar. Click on the arrow and a range of options and settings cascades down. Select My Profile. The content box under Profile will not yet contain data, with just the headings Career Objective, Education and Employment History being visible. On the left, click on the Edit tab. This now loads the main editing dashboard, with the various sectional tabs down the side. As you move through the form filling out sections, you can either select Save and Continue or simply Save. By clicking Save and Continue, the data is saved and moves you through to the next section sequentially. But you don't have to complete it sequentially. You can hop around the sections as you wish. Just remember to save before exiting the screen you're on and going to another. Otherwise, the data you have entered will not be saved. If you have an existing resume, then it is advisable to cut and paste into the relevant sections, rather than have to start from scratch. So, let's just briefly guide you through each of the sections starting from the profile overview. There's nothing to be filled in on this screen, as this is the overall profile of all the data that you enter. It is your profile. When you select Edit to start editing or entering your information, the default screen is the Personal Data screen. So, starting with the Personal Data page, add your key contact information, ensuring that any required fields are filled in. Note, you can choose to select a profile picture of yourself. When you select a profile picture, this image is then automatically connected to your profile, so that when you sign in, this profile image will appear on the top menu alongside your first name. To be able to undertake the free Harrison Your Greatest Strengths assessment, you will need to ensure that you have entered your birth date in your personal data info. Once you've completed the personal data screen and save and continue, you'll automatically be guided to the contact info page. Enter in your contact details, making sure phone numbers and emails are all correct. Now, you move on to the objectives page, where you can highlight your experience and articulate your objectives. The Who Am I headline at the top enables you to create a powerful, succinct one-line statement that characterises your motivations. Note that if you are looking for either inspiration or guidance as to what type of information needs to go in any section, you can hover over the View Example links next to the headings. In the areas where there is an open text box field, such as under My Experience Includes and My Objectives Are, it is recommended that you use numbers or dot points to separate your points, with double spacing in between each point, because this will make it easier for employers or recruiters to read both on-screen and in print when they print them out. In the Education and Training section, enter in as many tertiary training courses you have completed, whether that be certificate, diploma, degree or PhD level. You simply need to select Add Another and duplicate fields are populated. Once you have entered your educational and training history, you can save and continue to the Employment History section. As with traditional resumes, the work history is displayed chronologically from the newest to oldest. In the example provided, Tony Foster has 4 roles listed. Note how he separates and distinguishes between different roles within the same company, entering each as a separate position. The position description, key responsibilities and notable achievements being specific to role type are therefore entered as separate positions. You will also note that under each position there is a checkbox you can tick so that position gets displayed on your resume. This gives you control over what work history is seen by employers, recruiters for certain roles and which ones are not. The ability to edit at will in this way also means that you can prepare different versions of your resume applicable to the different industries and skill sets required for jobs you are applying for. The Career Summary provides an opportunity for you to highlight your major achievements in any industries that you have worked in to date. In the Key Strengths section, you can add as many as you see fit. Recognise that a strength is focusing on a character trait and overall ability, rather than a specific technical skill, which is handled in the next section down, Skills and Expertise. If you would like to better understand and identify your key strengths, then be sure to click on your greatest strengths assessments. They will help you to better identify the things you are best at. When entering your referees, you can select whether they are automatically included in your resume or not, dependent on whether you select the tick box or not. Once again, you may decide to have some referees selected and showing on your resume and others not. This can be changed at any time by selecting or deselecting this checkbox. One of the unique features of the Jobs profiling system is the ability to easily upload a video or voice file. As mentioned, a video gives good representation of your communication skills in both tone and mannerism. It is particularly valuable for roles requiring presentations, product demonstrations, and customer service. In certain situations, this may just give you the edge over other candidates. If you think you present well and it helps to sell you, then selecting this option may suit. Jobs provides personal profiling reports and online skill tests across a wide range of disciplines. As you complete any of these tests or assessments, they are automatically added to your tests and assessments profile, the results of which you can select to be shown on your resume. You are more likely to make a shortlist if you can demonstrate your proficiency in a relevant skill. An employer is more likely to add people to a shortlist where there is less guesswork involved. The last section to be filled in is the Promote Yourself option. By becoming featured, your experience, skill sets and achievements are highlighted and promoted for free. Employers are always looking for new high-caliber talent. This is one of the best ways to capitalise on their intrigue. When you first come to the page, the default is for you not to be featured. If you want to be, then you need to select the box and cross changes to a tick showing that you are featured. Once you have entered in this detail, it is best that you do a check of the spelling and information. You can do this by selecting the Profile Overview tab. Once you've gone through and you're satisfied that all is correct, you can then choose to have it formatted and printed out in the resume format. There are currently two options for how this presents: the classical resume and the modern resume. With the modern one, you will notice that the formatted resume has a front cover with the applicant's details and a lined page, whereby the recruiter or employer can quickly see the details of the applicant and can make relevant notes either before or during the interview process. Once purchased, you can then print out a resume as many times as you want for the next year. Each time the profile is changed, the resume automatically updates. So, happy profiling and good luck in your job hunting!